just wanted to show the Langstroth hybrid hive that I've created. So I've been using obviously a few Langstroth hives for a while, and I want to try something a little bit more natural. Obviously ripping the two hives apart with your brood box and your honey super sends them a bit feral. So I thought I might try to create a top bar hive, which going by all the research is a little bit more natural. So on this side, the plan will be to obviously go up, get one of our brood boxes and place it straight into here. So replace these out, put those in, and then that will allow some space for them to start breeding on the side. So if we take this out, you'll be able to see in there that is where the top bar hives will start to be created. So they'll start transferring their comb from the Langstroth frames onto this wax that's already been put in there, the wax comb. So the wax strips, hopefully they'll start building it down. It's quite a natural thing for them to want to do, is obviously build their combs from the top down. Pull up in here. So obviously there's a follower board. So as the hive starts to expand, we simply slide that down, and then we slide more of these top bars in here. So the idea is obviously do checkerboarding. So that's where if these three were full, then you start placing the blank ones in between. So they'll obviously have these ones that are already partially filled out as a guide to start drawing their comb straight down. Then they'll keep going across. At the moment, there's a couple of stoppers in here with the foam, so they'll be used to plug the holes on the top bar. But eventually, and obviously there's a bit of chucks here. Obviously being in Queensland, we get the small hive beetles will come in and destroy a hive. So by putting that in there while this part's not being used, hopefully it'll help trap a few of them anyway. So the aim is, obviously as it fills out, slide our board along, slide the board along. And when it gets big enough, where all this has started to fill in with comb, the idea is to take out 5 of these. So you can see it cut in that board there. So this board was used as a queen breeding box, so I've just repurposed it. I'll take out 5 frames, and I'll put in a space filler. Sorry, let me camera for a second. So slide in that box, and that then will then force, in theory, we'll find out, I'll put an updated video, force all of those bees to start pushing further and further along. So eventually you'll have your honey and your pollen cell on the outside, you'll have your brood in the middle, and then you'll start to have your honey and pollen on the other end there. So we'll be pushing along, and then eventually when the time comes, I've kept this part of the board that I've cut out of the hive, and that will simply slide in there. So I'll do a split. So all of this will continue to be one colony, and then I can obviously take out some of these. I'll also take out the splitter box, the space filler box, and then I can put some more brood in there and have a second hive ready to go. So that when this one is full, I'll already have another Kenyan top bar hive made. All this can be transferred out, put into another, into the top bar hive, and we start the process again. I'll probably leave a little bit in there, slide the board back up, and start the process again, so that they can start obviously building on the top bars. And then as we slide along further, that'll obviously be removed when the new hive starts again. And then they will start building along. And touch wood, we end up with another lot of top bar comb, and then we can put that in another hive. So that's it. There's the door down there. You can obviously see, so once the time comes, they'll be able to enter and exit there, put the split in, end up as 2 separate hives. Also got a nice big roof that will go on top. Also left it open for some airflow under here. So with a bit of luck, being in Queensland, central Queensland is quite warm. That'll keep the rain off, but also have some airflow going through. So fingers crossed, all goes well, and the Kenyan top bar hives are off and racing. But anyway, we'll keep you updated. I'll do some videos once I get it installed. Might even get a video while I'm installing it, and then keep an eye on it and see how things go. But fingers crossed, I'm looking forward to actually having some top bar hives. As I said, I feel it's going to be a little bit more natural. The fact you're not trying to rip your honey super in your brood box on the Langstroth hives apart, which is when they tend to get a little bit nasty and start stinging. So anyway, thanks for watching this video.